This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to do a quick look at the M.A.S.K Manta vehicle and figure. Coming up soon will be the release of the Magana version of this, which is going to look a lot different. Okay, maybe not a lot different in vehicle mode, but you know what I mean. I picked this up at the April Chicago Toy Show 2025. I want to show you real quick. This is how serious this guy was with packing these things. The mask was in this bag. The figure was in this bag. This was stapled inside with the mask. And then this was stapled inside this bag, which held the Manta. So yeah, this guy was very serious about making sure all the parts were in there and complete and weren't going to be, snuck out. As far as the figure goes, I mean, there's not much to say about the face because they only really paint the lips on the female figures and then the hair. But overall, she looks pretty good. I think there is a bit of color fade or change from over the years, I guess, or maybe this would be from yellowing a little bit, because the front definitely on this figure looks darker than the back. And then of course we have her mask, which looks pretty cool. Not much more you can say about it though. The articulation on the figures for mask were, of course, you had a spin on the neck, and the neck and the head are a single piece. You just have a single spin on the arms. At the hips, you can sit the figure down, and then at the knees, you can bend them. And that was pretty much just to accommodate the vehicles, right? Now, the Manta itself, which I believe it is a 1980s Cavalier, or based on a Cavalier. I had one of these in the 2000s. Well, not this one. And it's a T-top. So let's go ahead and take a look at the functions of this one. You see on the bottom that there are wings that pop out. There's unfortunately a little bit of stress on the plastic there. But overall, this doesn't look too bad. There's a seatbelt. The figure, of course, fits in there. And then you have to have teeny tiny hands or tweezers if you want to get that seatbelt in place. Or, actually, there's an ejector seat here, so I think maybe if you take that out, you could also do that easier. Rolls really good. The Manta has, of course, rubber tires on plastic hubs. And it does look like they may have been using mushroom pegs back in the day for this. But yeah, that's still rolls really good, probably because of the rubber tires. The tires do not seem to be getting caught up on anything when it rolls. Now, in order to transform this to start with, we will press this little, whoops. That was the ejector seat. I hit that on accident. Okay. You press this button to pop the wings out. They stick out like that. Then we need to drop the wings there. I did not push the button down hard enough to pop out the front here. It's got the little missile launchers on the front and some extra guns there. And then the most harrowing part, you've got to pull this out. That allows this... get back. That allows that to pop up so that the backlights become the spoiler, or the tail fins, I should say, with some little jets there. And this is the vehicle's, oh, yeah, and then the front wheels you rotate forward. And this turns this into the air vehicle. Of course, with this one, if you land it, you're not going to be able to roll because the wheels are back there. So you have to make sure that if you are the pilot, you bring those back wheels in ahead of time. There's actually one other M.A.S.K vehicle that was like a dune buggy kind of thing. Or it was kind of a dune buggy racer that had a similar transformation to this. Now, as I was saying before, there is an ejection seat over there. So if you hold this up and you press this other button here, you can eject the person or drop them out. Now, I do not remember what the purpose of this seat was, if I'm being perfectly honest. But being that there are, in fact, weapons built into this, as I was saying, because there are weapons built into the seat, this does appear like it's supposed to be a separate attack vehicle function. And of course, in this case, we should be able to get her seatbelt on, theoretically. Or maybe not. This is the problem sometimes with having adult hands on children's toys. That seems to be about as best as I'm going to get that one there. But yeah, there are two guns there. Kind of looks like this is supposed to be a booster rocket, and I wonder if this, well, that looks like that's fuel for it. So I'm not sure how well this would fly on its own. I definitely need to watch the series again, which I have it on Blu-ray. But if we put her in place, and we can drop her loose. Of course, just to point out, if she does want to do land attack with this vehicle, she can partially transform it like this, get some extra boosters. She salvages her missiles, her front guns, the guns on these wings here, and the wheels are still in place. The Manta actually was a really cool vehicle. I'm just not going to lie. I really did like it. I never had it previous to now. I do actually have a Vanessa figure in my collection that I'm not entirely sure how I got, other than it may have come in a lot of that I picked up at some point of figures and vehicles maybe. But I actually think that every M.A.S.K vehicle in my collection is all stuff I had as a kid. So anyway, if we want to transform this back, we have to push down the missiles, swipe that in, turn the tires around, and then push in the back. And there you go. That is our look at the M.A.S.K Manta. I cannot wait till I don't remember what Magana is calling their version offhand. The pre-order for it was not too long ago. I did a video mentioning that, or I should say the reduced special pricing version of the pre-order was not too long ago, which again, I did the video for that. So if you wanted that, I hope you got it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But I am looking forward to getting that and comparing it to this version here, or the original. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Were you a fan of M.A.S.K? And do you have this one or did you want it? And of course, are you looking forward to the Magana version from Ramen Toys? I thank you for watching. Peace and love.